Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. Now, y'all were not supposed to see my face anymore for the rest of the day. I was kind of pretty much done. But then, this is why you always, this is what I be telling the folks that sometimes the mess don't stop, okay? And when it happens, you gotta always make sure that your microphone is charged and your camera is charged. Because you never know when it's gonna happen. So Martell Holt, I know a lot of people don't watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, but there's a show on TV. It's called Love and Marriage Huntsville. It's been on for some seasons now. One of the main cast members is Martell Holt. He used to be married to a woman named Melody Holt. They have like 4 kids together. He used to cheat on his wife. He ended up having a child with another woman, Ariane. Well, according to the neighborhood talk, they were the first ones to break this story. According to the neighborhood talk, Martell seemingly arrested in Alabama for DV and harassing communications. I went to Google and I tried to see what have were people reporting on it, and I really couldn't find anything. It's pretty new. And again, Martell Holt is not he is not like he's this big, reality star on Bravo. You know what I'm saying? But this is just a little bit more. According to the Jasmine brand, according to Madison County Sheriff's Office in Alabama, Holt was booked on Tuesday, shortly after 4 p.m. He has been charged with DV and harassing communication in the third degree. It is unknown who Holt was allegedly harassing, but this will indeed cause a stir among his fellow Love and Marriage Huntsville castmates, including his ex-wife, Melody Cherie. We need some answers, Mr. Holt. This is what I want to say. I'm thinking about going live tomorrow, especially if some new information comes out. But this is what I want to say. It's no secret that I have told y'all that I do not like Martell Holt. I think he is a horrible human being. I really do. I don't care what nobody say. If you can treat the mother of your kids the way that Martell treated Melody, then honey, girl, you'll treat me even worse. Okay? If you'll treat the person who laid on her back, put her life on the line to bring life into this world, and even named one of your kids after you, and you still treat that woman like garbage, you don't have nothing to say to me. A lot of us have been telling the people that Martell is trash. I'm absolutely disgusted. I have a lot that is in my mind. I'm bringing the other girls into this now, from Kimmy to Letitia to Maurice to Marceau, all the other girls and boys on that show. Y'all one step away from being trash too. I have heard how y'all have defended Martell, even when the whole thing came up about the revenge PRN. They were saying how they were low key defending Martell. Now they're saying this man has been arrested for DV and harassing communications. And I just want to apologize to Melody Cherie. Y'all know Melody Cherie is not one of my favorite people. I have a back and forth with Melody. I don't dislike her how I dislike Martell and Phaedra and all the other girls. But girl, at one point, girl, Melody had left a real sour taste in my mouth. But I want to apologize to Melody. Because now I understand why she changed her number. And even though Martell is the father of her children, and yes, we need to be in communication, especially when you have the children, anything could happen. But I completely understand now why Melody changes her number and only wants to communicate, at least at one point, through email, and that's it. Because as you can see, They say the man was harassed for harassing communications. Now, I went to the Google and they say that harassing communications is when someone continuously tries to communicate with you via phone, text message, email, social media, etc., after you have stated that the communication is unwelcome or unwanted. So, more than likely, he was probably whoever the person was, girl, kept calling, kept ringing their phone, sending text messages, basically harassing communication, like it says. So I completely understand, and there were some of you in my comments saying, "Nah, Rodney," because I was basically saying that I get that Melody doesn't want to deal with Martell, but how does that work when you have kids, right? What if Martell has the kids and something really does happen, right? And Martell can't get in contact with you because he doesn't have your telephone number. You have to go through other people to get through her. Now I'm starting to real, and then some of you got in the comment section talking about Rodney. No, it's not like that. Basically, kind of like when you're in that situation, even when you have kids with someone, I know it sounds like you have to do what's best for the kids, but when you have someone who's really harassing you via telephone, right? It's a whole nother situation. And now I'm starting to understand. See, this is what happens when you listen, right? They tell us that they give us two ears and one mouth for a reason, so we can listen more and talk less. So I listen to the people, okay? And now I'm starting to understand women who are in those situations, why they even with having kids, you can't have my new telephone number. So yes, you're gonna have to send me an email or you're gonna have to go through a third party, but you're not having my telephone number because you don't know how to act like you got some sense and really get in contact with me if something really is going on. And you're using the fact that you have my telephone number as a way to control me. And it's not going to happen, Captain. So I'm not even mad at Melody. Like I said, I don't know the situation now, but I know at one point he did not have a way to get in contact with Melody, I think, except for like email or through a liaison. Um, I'm not mad at it. We been knew Martell was trash. And this just kind of it's messed up as it may sound because it's not about us, but it kind of validates those who have felt a certain way about Martell. And when we say that Martell is one step away from being dangerous, we know that we're right now. Baby, you just got to. They just said you got arrested for DV. For those who don't know, that means that girl he put his hands on somebody. For the girls who don't know what that means, that means that he was potentially knocking a bitch head between a washer and a dryer. I wonder what Kimmy and Tisha and Maurice and Marceau and all the other girls and boys got to say about this. I wonder what Carlos got to say. But I really want to know what they have to say because quiet as it's kept, and y'all wonder why Melody don't fool with y'all. I've been know the reason why Melody didn't fool with y'all because girl, she knew that y'all were Martell's friend. But then they wonder why girl Melody don't fool with them, or why you're not invited to certain things that mean something to her. This is a mess. Well, are we really surprised? No. And you know the thing that really makes my asshole itch is there are going to be a group of people out there who are still going to defend Martell Holt no matter what. It's a group of women out there right now that are still sliding into Martell's DM with all the information that they know, with everything that they have seen, with the new information that has just come out today. There are still women out there who still are on their sweet tea tip. I can give you what you want, baby. I can give you what Melody didn't give you. Even though you know that this man has just been arrested for allegedly putting his hands on somebody. You still gonna be in his DM. And there are also going to be a group of people out there who are going to be on the, oh my God, it's just the world against the black men. Let me tell you something, girl. I'm a black man my damn self. I don't know what y'all think this is. Okay? Girl, we all been through some stuff. We all have things we need to work through. Some worse than others. Right? Going through something in life does not give you a license as a grown ass man or a woman to become hell on wheels and then lean into the, oh, I've just been through stuff in my life. Well, baby, you're going to be in jail trying to figure it out. If we all went through life feeling as if because we've been through something, that gives us a license to be a menace, girl, we will all be in jail. We all got a story. We all have a story. Again, we have to acknowledge some worse than others. But at some point, especially when you become a grown up, either you're going to seek help for whatever happened to you as a child, whatever you went through as an adult, or either your ass going to have a mugshot. And there are going to be a group of people out there who are going to be on the, oh, Martell just had it hard when he was a child. It's just a black man against the world. Girl, this black man got a mugshot now because y'all keep making excuses for his behavior. Instead of calling it out, telling the nigga, yeah, you low-key trash, you need to get some help. Martell thinks that he walks on water. Martell really believes that it's a man's world. Now you got a mugshot. Because they say you don't know how to keep your hands to yourself, and they say that you harass people through communication. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Save it for Iyanla, because I don't want to hear the bullshit. Y'all gonna start holding these niggas accountable for what they do. And stop making excuses for their behavior. And then wonder why they end up in the positions that they end up in. Because y'all won't release, y'all won't unlatch the nipple from these niggas' mouths. I can always count on people to make excuses for and defend an ain't shit nigga. That's one thing I can always count on for people to do. Anyways, that's all I really had to say. Again, if something pop off, we'll be back down here tomorrow. I wanted to go live, but girl, I had to hurry up and get this off of my chest. Sometimes I'll be trying to wait to go live. Then I'll be like, girl, I can't. I gotta get it out right now. I gotta get it out right now. We've been trying to tell y'all about Martell. I think most people knew that Martell was trash. I also know that there is a group of people out there, men, women, especially women, because I think a lot of women watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, who are going to defend Martell no matter what, right? And they're going to try and place blame. I'm not saying Melody was a perfect wife. I don't think she was. But we don't hear stories like this about Melody. We hear stories like this about Martell. Okay? Melody ain't out here with a mug shot because they said she put her hands on somebody. That's your homeboy Martell. Y'all need to tell him he need to get it together. Y'all need to tell him he need to get it together. Anyways, that's it. I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.